Our air quality dropped back down to the unhealthy range today. When can we expect a change? Let's check in with Drew Reeves for a look at your forecast. Drew.
Well, Aaron, unfortunately, that change is not coming tonight. As we take a live look over downtown Spokane, you can see just how much smoke we have in the air. We're actually going to be seeing even a little bit more moving in this evening, though it could be up higher in the atmosphere, so we'll have to see at kind of what elevation that smoke is moving in. But we are going to continue to see a very hazy and smoky evening tonight. It will be mostly cloudy out there, an overnight low of 55 degrees. It's also going to be fairly windy out there. Winds out of the southwest 5 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Those winds going to continue tomorrow. Winds out of the southwest 5 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour tomorrow. A high tomorrow of 74 degrees, a much cooler day than we saw today. We are going to be cloudy through most of the day. We'll start out sunny and then cloudy into the afternoon, but you probably won't likely tell because we are going to continue to see smoke in the region. A lot of that smoke is coming from fires that are burning in British Columbia, covering eastern Washington and the Idaho Panhandle. You can see we're at 13-mile-per-hour winds in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. The good news is that a couple areas are going to be seeing a little bit of relief, as I was saying, into the southern part of the Columbia Basin and down into the Palouse. Those westerly winds are going to kind of be pushing that smoke to the east a little bit, so they could be seeing some relief this evening. But for the rest of us, it's just going to kind of be sitting over where we are, but we could be seeing a little bit of relief tomorrow. We're going to be seeing those gusty winds continuing, so that could just push the smoke around a bit. But unfortunately, as those winds die down, the smoke will just settle back into the area again. So as you were saying, Aaron, we are in the unhealthy zone in our air quality index. We are continuing to dip a little bit lower into that zone every half hour or every hour or so when we get those updates. So we'll have to see where we stand in just about 20 minutes or so here. We'll see if we're continuing to be in that unhealthy zone. You can see how limited our visibility is also across the region. Just 2 miles in the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area, 5 miles in Sandpoint, only 3 miles in Moses Lake. Wenatchee and Yakima faring a bit better there, but very reduced visibilities across the region. And we do have an air quality alert that continues to be in effect across the region that will be reevaluated tomorrow morning to see if that needs to stick through the weekend. Our winds will continue to be gusty, especially into the Columbia Basin. We'll get a little bit of relief overnight, but into the afternoon tomorrow, they pick back up again into the Spokane area. So we do have a red flag warning that is in effect until 8 o'clock tonight. You can see this covers the Columbia Basin and much of eastern Washington, except for up to the north. It does not cover that region, but we are seeing very low relative humidities with those gusty winds, so a fire could start easy and spread easy. We are continuing to see low pressure moving through the region, bringing those strong winds. There is a very slight chance we could be seeing some light showers or thunderstorms into the far northern Idaho Panhandle and far eastern or northeastern Washington tomorrow morning. But if we do see any storms or rain showers, they will be very brief and not very strong at all. Right now we're at 81 degrees and cloudy in Spokane. In Coeur d'Alene, 81 degrees and sunny there. Our lows tonight into the 50s, 54 in the valley, 56 in Coeur d'Alene, and our highs into the 70s tomorrow, 75 in the valley, 72 in Coeur d'Alene, and we will continue to be into kind of the mid-70s over the next few days. We're getting especially smoky on Sunday and Monday as the smoke settles back in and we continue to get more from BC, and then our temperatures warming up. Our winds pick up Wednesday too, which will hopefully give us some relief kind of towards the end of next week, but no relief from that smoke right now.
It's the waiting game. The worst. Thanks, Drew.